All right. How's little Mimiettes? All right, we did the birthday shout out for Miss Evelyn. We let go a dill caterpillar, and that was a swallowtail. Now here's our polydama swallowtails. Remember we saw the butterfly flying around 4 or 5 days ago, and then I showed you the eggs, and there they are. See all those little brown things around the yellow things? Those are the caterpillars. There's usually 5 or 8 born at a time. So what I'm going to do is I have a pair of scissors. I'm going to cut it. I put it in a floral little plastic thing with water, and they chew on it, and then I will trim pieces of this tree down throughout the week, and so they always have fresh leaves. Here's some more eggs here. Looks like they're about to hatch. And there's some eggs here. There we go. So these eggs are separated, so I'm going to say that these are about to hatch. So I'm going to cut this one and the one with the caterpillars on it and some big bushy leaves and put it in the polydama cage. Now that's the biggest cage because these caterpillars, like I said, there's 5 to 8 eggs laid at a time. They usually all make it. And they get very big, and like big with my thumb, and then in a couple days I'll show you again because they get ugly. They're almost scary looking, but of course they change into a beautiful polydama swallowtail, which is a swallowtail, which is black, not like the one we let go earlier because it doesn't have as many colors on it and it's not as big, but it sure is just as pretty. And this is a host plant. This is its host plant, and this is a Dutchman's pipe. Doesn't have any flowers on it, but when it gets flowers on it, it actually looks like a big pipe. Oh, there's a wasp right there. See that wasp? That's why we keep them in cages, because that wasp, that big ugly wasp flying around, it will actually eat the caterpillar. So I've seen it take away caterpillars before. That's why I put them in a cage and don't let nature take its course, because if I did, not all of them would survive, and then we'd have more wasps near our house, and then when they hurt people, when they sting people, they can really hurt. So there's those guys right there. There we go. So spring has definitely sprung in our little Florida home. Looks like they like to have the eggs on these little stray ones that are kind of sticking out, that way they don't get tangled up. So it looks like I've got a lot to go through. So I'm going to be trimming, and like I said, I put it in a floral tube with some water, and with the bushy stuff, and they eat on the leaves, and it's like a regular caterpillar, but they only eat this, which is a Dutchman's pipe, and this is an invasive species. That's why I keep it kind of cornered up. And I've already done the milkweed for the monarchs today, which we got to get to the home store, because remember, I got to buy them from the home store, but then I got to change out the soil just to make sure that there's no toxins or anything, and that's just what I do. And it's very dry here in Florida, so it looks like I've got a water. So but they get all done and hatch. This will usually have a lot of butterflies on it along with this butterfly bush. So right now they're just kind of hatching and laying, and we'll just let it go. And I'm going to put those, I'm going to cut that up and let the new baby caterpillars have their breakfast and dinner and lunch. And just another thing I gotta do, I'm just showing you my flowers. Instead it's very dry. Look, spider. Let's see, this is a milkweed. This is a host plant for the monarch. Let me see if there's any eggs. And I have 2 medium-sized cages for the monarchs, and I keep them in the net enclosure because these will be eaten by lizards. So, oh, what is that on the... There's a little white wasp, little blue. See it? Very little, very little. And everything's growing. Okay, everybody have a great day. Again, shout out to my favorite little devil Evel. All right, peace out. Maybe I'll read a book tonight. Later. Be good. Be kind.